safe, not when the air cools for no reason, not when the floor creaks in a house built to stay silent, not when the night grows still enough that you can hear your own pulse, and especially not when the crying begins, because it is not your baby who is calling you, it is her, and she is listening. The pattern is older than you think. It does not happen every night, only on the ones where the clock stutters just before 3 a.m. When the second hand skips, on those nights, your house shifts almost imperceptibly. The shadows lengthen. The hum of the refrigerator fades. Even your own breathing feels stolen. That's when it begins. The sound of crying. Thin, shaky, a sound that doesn't belong to any child you know, yet rises from your hallway, or your nursery, or the room you swore you locked, always between 1 and 4 a.m., always when the world feels furthest from dawn. 3 documented Cassese teen was first, 17 years old, convinced the noise was just his little sister. He opened her door at 2:43 a.m., phone in hand, recording. His sister was asleep. The crying came from under the bed. He leaned close, whispering, trying to capture it. They found him the next morning slumped against the wall, his body intact, but his arms bent backwards at the elbow, as though someone had tried to cradle Enta tightly. His sister swore she saw a long-haired woman smiling in the corner, holding nothing. The elder followed. A4, nursing home, no children in the building. Yet the crying came through the vents. Nurses heard him whispering through the night, "Don't touch me, don't touch me," at 3:17 a.m. They found his door open, his chair rocking, his chest bruised with perfect oval prints like tiny infant hands. He was cold before the dawn came. The nurses still refused to enter that room alone. The child was last, a boy, 6 years old. His mother thought it was a fever dream when he said the doll lady came at night. He described her hair wet, stringy, dripping onto his pillow, and how she pressed her cheek against his until he could barely breathe. When she checked him one morning, his eyes were bloodshot, the whites threaded with broken vessels. He could not stop trembling. The doctors called it night terrors. His mother stopped believing that when she found damp strands of hair on his pillow. Why it happens, what little we know, the phenomena centers on resonance. Crying, especially from infants, produces vibrations in the infrasonic range, the kind that unsettles stomachs, pricks hairs on the back of the neck, makes animals flee. Researchers in sleep laboratories caught the signal once, a low hum riding beneath the wail, not made by the child, but responding to it, as though the sound were both predator and prey, both call and answer. That hum, some believe, belongs to her. She is not a ghost. She is not a woman. She is an absence that craves form, and form requires silence. A baby's cry disrupts it, keeps her away. But when the crying stops, the silence opens like a door.